And welcome to this someone's message, opening up in like a seance, as we do have supporters, and I want to thank you so much for supporting a seance. And as we're opening, I will speak your names to invite the other side, open forum, to inspire. So whenever you're ready, if you want to close the eyes with me, we'll take a deep breath. If you're deciding to have a seat, please invoke your own protective measures, white light, candles, whatever feels good, as we're activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support, receiving and releasing freely. You're welcome to open the eyes whenever you're ready. I'm going to grab a few scrolls here. To open the session, as you know, I enjoy working with the ink. And we're opening up the circle to those supporters. Wrath Jen, Spirit stepping forward, that may have a message to share. We have Dawn, Mark, and Cassandra. And again, Wrath Jen. Thank you for joining me in your support. Let's begin. All right. I can release that. Let's see. Oh, okay, so there's definitely, wow, okay. I do want to note, very blue, black, and from the Oracle Scrolls, very blue and very black. Subcon and emotional realm. Give me a moment here, folks. Thank you so much for holding space for me to share my insights. And of course, always feel free to perceive and receive on your own. If any of the cards or symbols hold meaning for you, please listen to that. Before I was starting, there was a lot of fidgeting in my feet. Like I keep wanting to like curl my toes or put pressure there or something like that. It was, and it still is happening a little bit under the table as well. There was a shifting of the shadow and light. Of course, as you can see, it's very ominous, not on purpose. It's just the way it kind of lends today. So somebody could be shape-shifting or has recently transitioned and is changing forms a little bit, kind of learning this new fluidity in their particle makeup. I don't know why that's coming through. All right, and just to reaffirm, we have a Mark, Wrath Jen, Dawn, and Cassandra who are joining us in support. Thank you again. There, something about this high frequency emotions are coming through. Loved ones, like they're kind of jumping out, but there's this, see down here, like if I'm seeing the dolphin here, sorry about my fingers being in the way, and then there's a little bit darker. So there's something that's trying to aid getting over a dark emotional hump. Not only in the throat, but it's like right into the lungs. I feel like there's a hardness of breathing that is being now lightened up. If there's any sort of suffering in lungs. And like this rib cage feel. There could also be a fox in there. I want to flip this way if we don't mind. Oh, somebody is angry. Angry. Like, and this is like deep inside, like there's still an anger or an anger being moved through, and that could be that's being held in this heart space. Those dolphins are going over a gargoyle. Okay. So the dolphin, which has this high frequency communication, is dropping seeds to this gargoyle that makes me feel very hard and hardened, right? Kind of like stone. Is there some sort of fairy tale or story or lore? Is it Medusa like you touch something and it turns to stone. Okay, so right up here in that story is where I'm seeing it. Can you see the little dot that's being dropped off? Oh, it's becoming really hard to breathe. Like through the nose, it just felt like I was in the stone gargoyle. And there's these messages trying to come in from this loved one or someone around. I just don't know if it's being quite received yet. Okay, so this is bringing me into more of the gargoyle, the stone soul. There's someone in spirit trying to help this human that feels like the heart has turned to stone. And by bearing the weight of hardening the heart out of protection, this, that, or the other through a loss, it's hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe. Now again, this could also, of course, please feel free to translate. I'm seeing the infinity symbol. So there could be a tethering of a connection, a soulmate, twin soul, or just an infinite interconnection, like many lifetimes. I forgot the train of thought I was on before, if there was one. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Something about like the Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid. They're like under the sea. Under the sea. I'm going to wander into the seer scroll. Sorry if I lost track about that when I saw the infinity symbol. It's well, it's fine. So wandering into the seer scrolls, I can't believe the mirroring from the oracle to the seer scrolls. So this scroll, all the dots in ducks in a row. There's something about getting the ducks in a row. That little dot from the dolphin up there, that's what it feels like. Something about the head. Yeah, the head. Did the head hurt? Something about a ladder, maybe a fall on a ladder or like some sort of accident. Okay, so when I'm seeing these ducks in a row, and of course, please feel free. So I'm seeing like a mama duck or swan, but like a primary person. It doesn't have to be a mama, it could be a dad as well. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ducklings, is that ducklings? But there's one prominent one looking over 4. This feels very, I keep being drawn down here in the scroll. I want to say like a Mexican or Mayan, and the Mayan ruins are in Mexico, pyramid. But something's been cut off. So a loss could have felt like the top of a pyramid. The temple top has been cut off. I'm hearing it's creating a landing for one to build this family, to now build the top towards the one in spirit. I really, really, really want to cry. I really, really, really want to cry. I just heard a rubbing in my ear. There's one child in particular, and I say child, but a child could be 25, 35, I'm not sure, that maybe reaching out a little more than the others, or is just standing out in the way they're dealing with things differently. I don't want to say black sheep because that's not it. They may just be gifted and could help the parent swan, or the guide, the current human guide swan, to really help this communication kind of break the shell of this stone, of this stone feeling in the head, the thoughts, the hard thoughts that are hardening a heart. And this isn't in regards to, I'm not getting the sensation that it's about in a, of course there's some from anger, but it's not in, I'm not sensing it's towards the soul that passed. So there's somebody else stepping forward. I feel like it's a grandmother. She's smiling. Could have freckles. I feel like sorry, when I was trying to hold back tears. Not that they need to be held back by any means, but some sort of composure to be kept. I'm going to start adding on some oracle cards while we're here, if we don't mind. Okay, so there's a grandmother stepping forward. It kind of reminds me of like a big hugs. But she was a small person. Like just small. Something about her legs. Maybe she couldn't walk. Okay, always open. I'm still connected to, I'm going to say it's a gentleman for sure. And purity and innocence. The rainbow bridge. Okay, so remember when the seance messages are always spontaneous, and I really kind of go where they go. The temple, the Mayan temple type feel, and like the top was cut off, and there's a chance for the learning and loving that will be attained by those residing will create like those actions, those efforts, those heartfelt things that will be learned along the way through grieving will create the rainbow bridge. And the message is always open, and I want to come into that heart space and that lungs to breathe in love, The one in spirit is pure, but more importantly, and I don't mean to say that in factuality, something about the children, pure and innocence, and they are surrounded by angel feathers. They're protected by this one in spirit. I feel like this lineage of this family may have something, like there's some sort of gift, or there's something about this lineage. I don't know what kind of animals they are. There is that infinity symbol. Slow and steady under the sea. Grandma's calling me back. Okay, Grandma, I'm coming. Okay, so even it may not be about the legs, and perhaps it resonates not being able to walk if at some point in time they were disconnected, but I felt like, or I'm seeing like rabbits. So when mobile, or even if now, like there's a quickness, this little woman is, and little women may, that story may mean something to you or resonate. There's a character in there that may resonate. She doesn't have to be your grandmother. She is simply just a grandmother essence spirit. Maybe she's been with you through a few lifetimes or incarnations. But she's quick. She's quite happy. She's working in the light body, and we have right here, new dawn is right behind it. So this could be the message for dawn coming through. And Wrath, Jen, I really feel like this was your family up here with this whole rainbow bridge. You might have crystal children, indigos, crystal children, if that's something. Maybe that's what that importance was. Dawn looks like this grandmother-esque spirit. Could even be like crone energy, something along that lines. I don't need to get all into it, but there's something about assisting your light body. I'm seeing ants, but they're big ants. Maybe it was an ant. Maybe it was an ant, an anti energy. Yeah, she loves you very, 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 very much. Is how it's coming through this soul and spirit. We're going over to the shaman. Just going to take a moment here. Spirit of initiation. I think it's towards this light body. I kind of feel like I want to puke. I just kind of feel like I want to puke. I don't know. Okay, because I'm very, very nauseated. Even though the message is very positive, I feel nauseated. Like this, okay, when I was looking at the spirit of initiation, now I'm not really sure what spirit could be stepping forward here, if I'm still with Dawn or Rathjen or Mark and Sandra, or another one completely. There could be a spirit completely stepping forward from the space trying to share a message. When I was looking at the spirit of initiation and I saw the stars, there was something like, for lack of a better term, like star poop, like, but it's like in the belly, like gas, something about gas. It made me feel nauseated, like all the way up to the throat. But there's some sort of new beginning happening, whether it's for the soul and spirit. I'm hearing some sort of gospel. I'm hearing some sort of gospel song, and I don't know it, but I'm, for lack of a better expression, shine a light on me. I don't know, but it's a gospel sound. There's spirit of nurture is coming through. There's something trying to break. And that's not the right word. Break. Something about a shack. This could be in regards to, or it's bringing me back to the grandmother auntie energy. Breaking down the shack for the light body. For that new dawn, the beginning. And now I'm hearing the song Sugar Shack. It's like you could have boarded up an actual sugar shack. Is there anything else we have here for the seance session? Again, like, share, and subscribe if you're joining me or enjoying observing. And I thank you very much. Hunter of Death, Hunter of Paths. I'm not sure if you can see those words. There we go. Spirit of Truth and Courage is in the reverse. Kind of makes me feel like that was the nauseating things. Shaman of Loss is under there. Spirit of Truth in this sugar shack. I feel like someone has painted. Oh, that nauseating feeling is gone. Thank you very, very much. Somebody has painted a sugar shack like a haunted house. So when, like, you visit it, you're almost like, oh, that's not approachable. It's almost deceptive a little bit, but I don't think that's the intention. I think it's, well, maybe it's just deceptive and protective of sweet elixir or sweetness of self. Shaman of Courage is upside down. So I feel like the courage is already with you. It's just a matter of continuing to pursue the path of the light body. All right, moving on here. I hear moving, stepping in. And actually I'm going to utilize this new dawn as the portal to pursue because somebody else is stepping forward. Thank you very much. That gospel song is coming back in. It's quite enjoyable. It's almost as if it's trying to loosen me up a little bit after that nauseation. Thank you very much, spirits, for joining us. Is there another message you have to share? Ooh, okay. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is breaking through their emotions. Okay, I really just want to do that. That's what I want to do right now. Why is someone's head hanging low? Two of Swords. Okay, so I feel like there might be a Four of Swords here. Thank you. And on the bottom we have the Hangman. Some sort of indecision. Indecisiveness. You know when you okay, there's somebody in spirit or in a self that maybe can relate. So they cracked like that a shell to sail off into smoother waters towards the sun of self, the sun. My son, my son, my son. Okay. My son. My son. Okay, we're here in, I believe, for Mark. My son, my son. Yes, he was, I'm hearing like an ostrich egg. My son. Okay. It's something about the timing. The timing in which one passed. He's stepping forward. It left marks. It left marks on the body of the boy. Felt like he was marked for something. This, again, I really want to well up in sentiment right now. This hand up here, see, it's like I'm going to say like an elder ancient hand. And as the sun is tick-tock going side to side, like that pendulum, like time is passing by second by second and minute by minute. This father spirit or grandfather is not trying to speed things up. It's very odd. If I may, I appreciate the space to hold 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I needed to count to that when it literally says 4 of Cups, but there's four beings in there, so it could have been a family of 4. Okay, thank you. David? Maybe just dad is what I'm hearing. I don't know. So this hand with this lightness, I'm almost seeing it like feathers, but is still protecting the nest of this family, which father, mother, or parent persons, and 2 children. Or it could have been one father figure with 3 children. something about the timing. Timing is coming through, the emotional. Okay, so I'm seeing like emotional calmness on the surface, but really at the back there's not a brewing storm, but it just always feels cloudy on the horizon. This passing might have been a while ago. I'm hearing talk to me, talk to me, talk to the sky, talk to the clouds. Oh. There's something about the sentiment. The sentiment? Sentiment. Yes, sentiment. All right. Still protecting the nest. Still protecting the nest and those involved. This person in spirit sees time differently. Feels time differently. Something about a lifetime. It feels like a lifetime ago. It feels like a lifetime ago. But yet, when I wander the other way, it's like never ending. I don't know if it's the morning is never ending. The morning is never ending. And there's this sitting on building blocks as one continues to build in the physical realm, but it's almost like trying to build higher and higher and higher towards spirit. Yeah, spirit of air. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me, sun. Talk to me. Talk to the air. Talk to the clouds. And it came in both of them. Something about, like, on the surface, emotionally and thoughts seem calm, but in the back there's not, it's not turmoil, it's not pain, it's just cloudy and I don't know. But that's by talking to the air, talking to spirit, it's like welcoming in the rain, like a rain dance, song of the wild, walking in beauty, answering the call. I don't think it needs to be as, like ritualistic or anything like that. Thank you. It's in the mind, to connect in the mind, to converse in the invisibility of thoughts, to have and hold conversations. Somebody is tapping me on the back, right around my bra strap kind of area, just above actually. Left side heart. And I just heard something else as well. Okay. So if we have anything else, stepping forward as we're getting ready to close, to inspire each soul, those that have supported. Again, my sincere gratitude for supporting the space for me to share. And those who are observing, as your awareness is appreciated. We'll take one more to close out the session. Hopefully you have found a message that resonates. Deep dive. This is, considering the amount of times I wanted to like burst out into tears, this has been a very emotional read, and I think it's from both sides. We have Fool's Embrace and the universe in the hand, transmuting pain, trying to, and heart home, Willow of the Wisp. Okay, this is how I'm going to do this. I want to, like, right from the scroll space, Willow and the Wisp, very blue, emotional, transmuting pain. There's the yellow and the blue, the yellow and the blue, Fool's Embrace. This is that new beginning. Going back into one of the scrolls, the New Dawn, the New Beginning with the Shaman Oracle. Okay, interesting. I almost was going to have that nauseating feeling again, but it actually came out in this like a little burp. So it's moving through, even for myself, trying not to hold it. All right, for those that have joined me here, I'm just going to close out this message, and for the spirits that have surrounded us. tears of gratitude. Just like my whole back went so cold, like somebody was rubbing it. Like, please share that feeling. Please share the feeling of having someone rub your back and saying, you are being embraced as you are transmuting pain. And there's the hand that is rubbing. That is the hand that is rubbing the back. No matter what placement the spirit may be as a parent or as a partner or an auntie or somebody else, they are your partner. They are still your partner. And they may, the clarity or even the possible contentment may be hidden in the emotional shadows. Like I think it was what I translated as with Mark, but that could be anybody. The father, like where it was calm, and then there's a cloud. The horizon wasn't as clear. By kind of sailing towards it through conversation and through connection, even if it's in the invisible realm, the treasures that can actually lead you, like that line of thought can lead you to feeling like your heart is whole again. And to feel, I'm seeing someone's heart beating. Somebody might have passed from maybe a heart attack or just something in the heart space. I don't know if you can, if that card artistry comes through. But there's still so much love all around. And that was I don't know if I actually said it, but I'm going to say it again as my back was being rubbed. Everybody on all sides, all aspects is in a new beginning of transmuting the perception of pain, very real pain, heart pain, painful thoughts, painful feelings, even those in spirit, though their perspective may be broadened, everyone is doing it the same. The spirit is the same. The spirit is the same. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I feel so honored. I really do, and I'm so grateful. So until next time, I'm going to close out the session with the spirits of my home, and I'll see you next time. If you'd like to support a seance again, you can head to Buy Me a Coffee in the extra section. The links are below in services. Again, gratitude, and your name will step forward. I can't always guarantee what will come through, but definitely it is an invitation. And regardless, your support is appreciated. And there's other little things there. All right. Thank you. Until next time.